Now, I was aware that there were many working parts in relation to business information systems, but this course has taught me what the name of those parts are and how they all work together. From supply chain management to discovery, disaster recovery, and everything else in between. IT is involved in an integral way to build a successful company. It seems that information systems are becoming more important to include in business strategy for the continued growth and success of organizations. Businesses are starting to realize that by using different systems and using the informational output, that they can understand their customers and business trends better, and therefore provide better customer service with more efficient operational systems. Saving time is one of the major factors in implementing these systems. This allows companies to get products and services into the hands of clients and customers faster than ever before. Business systems. Now, my goal is to open my own graphic design firm that would help companies promote themselves with innovative print and some web solutions. Every company needs a branding marketing strategy that lets current and potential customers know who they are, what they make or do, and what they stand for. Starting with initial research about audience, current brand strategy, purpose, vision, and campaign effectiveness, this design firm would help companies develop a complete branding strategy that could include logo design, identity programs, print, packaging, video, content strategy, and digital marketing. The hardware we would need for this firm would be with large graphic files that are used. We create graphic design. Apple workstations with top-of-the-line graphic cards need to be in place along with a minimum of 27-inch monitors to do pixel-perfect image manipulation. There would also be a need for several Apple laptops for off-site client meetings and presentations. An office video projector would be needed for meetings and presentations. And with these larger files, there would be also a need for large capacity storage servers to save files. These servers need to be connected to a network where multiple employees can access these files to make changes and get information. And creating these images will require several input devices, including keyboards, mice, Wacom tablets, cameras, and scanners. There are multiple output devices as well, laser printers for copying and copiers, as well as a laser cutter to produce three-dimensional pop-up pieces and laser engraved items as well. For internet access, a router and modem, along with other network devices and wires, would be required to hook up all these network stations or workstations to the networks and to the servers. Software would be needed. The main software would be the Adobe Creative Cloud, which includes Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, Lightroom, to do all those manipulations that are needed. After Effects also included. Other software that would be needed would be the Microsoft Office suite as well, for database and word processing and presentation softwares, and QuickBooks for all of the financial information, accounts payable, accounts receivable, taxes, and employee salaries. The IT system would be laid out, and the requirements for this would be all creative stations need to be completely operational. Software, hardware, networking all hooked up. All the backup servers need to be connected, ready, and working. All the network systems working and reliable for all workstations. And will the system allow us to be competitive in the graphics design industry? The impact of technology in the graphic design field has had drastic change, not only in business, but in how business gets done. 10 years ago, the industry was mostly print with some web design, and today it is mostly web or mobile app design with some print. Technology, especially the internet and mobile, has transformed an industry that was once considered a specialized craft, but is now populated with tech-savvy individuals. Drawing skills used to be a staple of those involved in the design field. Advertisements were scattered with hand-drawn illustrations and hand-drawn typography. But with the proliferation of online resources such as stock photography, stock imagery, anyone with the internet connection can download these and design an ad or a brochure or business cards. There's websites where anyone can design their own business card with the help of customizable templates, all without needing to be trained as a designer. If someone does want some training in design, sites like YouTube, Vimeo, lynda.com are packed with tutorials on graphic design, with everything from basic website building to complex coding and simple ad layouts. Whereas graphic design was much more of the craft before, it has, especially in younger designers, merged with the realms of digital art. Handheld technology has also drastically changed the design industry. With mobile devices and apps becoming popular, this has opened up an entirely new avenue for designers. One blogger pointed out, in recent months, apps have overtaken browsers for mobile users. A huge 90% of mobile time is now spent in apps, making app design an incredibly important field for 2016. The big increase in the popularity of apps is sure to mean an increase in demand for app design. This technology advancement has made the design industry change just within the last 2 years and will continue into the future. All of this digital advertisement has affected how I'm perceived as a designer in the industry. Since I was trained as a print designer and has worked most of my professional career as a print designer, it's beginning to get difficult to apply for new jobs. I don't have the digital portfolio that the newer and younger designers have. Getting noticed by employers is hard. Technology has certainly changed the graphic industry in many ways. It's created new industries for design, creating new types of designers, and changed the way graphics are even made and distributed. The future of technology is proving to make even more changes in industry, including the advent of virtual reality and augmented reality. These two new technologies will stretch designers to create new types of designers. In spite of all of this new digital technology, I do believe that print is not dead. Print has a tactile thing that you don't get with the screen and the glossy, slick phones. The lessons I learned through this course, or the first one was human resource systems. Getting information in the hands of people, someone who needs to be hired. You need to track their promotions and training opportunities, employee evaluations and payrolls and benefits. And these types of systems that contain all of this save lots of time for human resource professionals and small business owners who need to keep track of those things for their employees. For a design firm, these types of systems would be very useful, since it's most likely be the small business owner doing most of this work, and they have a lot of other business to attend to besides human resources. To start out, the systems would have to be simplified, such as initial hiring information, payroll benefits, and tracking the required taxes. Information on databases was extremely interesting. I only knew of simple Excel spreadsheets and maybe some database keeping capabilities, but it really blew my mind of how much a database system could do for you. And going global, I mean, most design firms don't go global, but to have that information and to think of all the different issues such as language and culture, different taxes, currency exchange rates, and legal issues, and even the political climates, helped understand what would need to be done in going to a global system. The chapter on decision support system was also very helpful in just knowing that there are programs that can help in that kind of thing. I didn't know that there were programs that you can ask questions about the data, and it would come up with several different options for you. Or the graphic design firm would definitely be interested in marketing type questions dealing with semi-structured problems. This type of tool would help determine what type of marketing tools to use, where and which demographics to deal with. Business intelligence systems would help with the marketing side of things. The concept of data mining to determine which prospects to send to direct mail or email campaigns, or which websites to advertise on. And finally, security. It's always been top of mind with IT departments. They're always reminding us to change passwords, not share information, keeping an eye out for suspicious emails. But the other dangers of computer hacking and system, ransoming your system for different things. I mean, just the height and breadth of what that entails is amazing. So in conclusion, I think that information systems can really help businesses and really help individuals gain the knowledge they need to make good, sound business decisions. Thank you very much.